The next career success mantra is about choosing the right employer. Now, to understand how to choose the right first employer, we need to first understand what are your expectations from the employer. Typically, I'm talking from a fresher standpoint. You look at 6 important things a fresher looks for in their first employer. For example, the most important thing is how you get inducted into the role. There are some companies which give you training for 1 month, some companies give you training for 1 day. It's very important for the company or the employer to give you enough time to learn the job role and succeed. There's a direct correlation between the duration of role induction and the success on the job. So one of your expectations from the first employer is how well the training will be planned for me. The second one is performance expectation. What do we mean by that? What we mean by that is the employer should clearly specify your KRA, key result area, and what is your success measure. We call it key performance index. Now, for example, if you're a salesperson, they must say in the first year, you must achieve this much goal. If you're a manufacturing person, you should say you should be in charge of a shift, and in this shift, you're supposed to produce this much quantity without any rejection and so on and so forth. So the KRA KPI should be spelled out so you know what is the success criteria on that job role. The third is resource allocation. Resource allocation means that you should be given the resources to execute the job. For example, if you're a salesperson and the company does not give you conveyance allowance, obviously you can't go in the road and spend your own money to go and acquire new customers. So the company must provide conveyance allowance or reimbursement of all the expenditure that you spend. In some job roles, you need a presentation kit. For example, you need a laptop. So if the company does not give you a laptop to go and present in the market, then obviously that resource is not available and therefore it impacts your success on the job. The fourth one is about what kind of opportunities you get to learn on the job and also contribute. So learning and contributing are two sides of the same coin. If a job is repetitive, boring, you do the same thing day in and day out, obviously your learning and contribution areas are very poor. So your expectation from the employer is there must be a lot of opportunities for me to learn. Every day there is something interesting, I meet a variety of people. Similarly, contribution means my job role is continuously I have opportunities of working on a variety of jobs, tasks within the same job role. The fifth is very important. The company should not penalize you for mistakes, because when you do the first job, obviously you'll make mistakes. The company penalizes you, then obviously you're in the wrong employer. When I mean penalizing for mistakes, there's a difference between penalizing for mistake and blunders. You can't make blunders, but if you make mistakes, it's acceptable. The company should be treating that as a learning opportunity and help you to grow. The last one is you should expect from your first employer tough targets. Don't expect an employer to give you soft targets, because the first job is the beginning of your career. You are at your best behavior. You are most optimistic about your future. That is the time you should take on the most toughest jobs. For example, in the Indian Army, the job of a first job role which you do as a lieutenant or a captain is extremely demanding. You are in the front line, you are doing the most difficult jobs. The same logic applies to corporate jobs. So expect your current employer to challenge you, give you very challenging task in the first job.